चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तेरे ही दिन है जो है वही तुझको समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तेरे ही दिन है जो है वही तुझको समर्पित है। न प्रति है प्रतीति है, नहीं पूजा की शक्ति है। न प्रति है प्रतीति नहीं पूजा की शक्ति। मेरा यह मन मेरा यह तन मेरा कण कण समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तुम ही हो भाव में मेरे विचारों में पुकारों में। तुम ही हो भाव में मेरे विचारों में पुकारों में। बना दे अंत अब मुझको मेरे सर्वत्र समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तेरे ही देन है जो है वही तुझको समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तेरे ही देन है जो है वही तुझको समर्पित है। न प्रति है प्रतीति है, नहीं पूजा की शक्ति है। न प्रति है प्रतीति नहीं पूजा की शक्ति। मेरा यह मन, मेरा यह तन, मेरा कण कण समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तुम ही हो भाव में मेरे विचारों में पुकारों में। तुम ही हो भाव में मेरे विचारों में पुकारों में। बना ले अंत अब मुझको मेरे सर्वत्र समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तेरे ही देन है जो है वही तुझको समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तेरे ही देन है जो वही तुझको समर्पित है। न प्रति है प्रतीति है, नहीं पूजा की शक्ति है। न प्रति है प्रतीति नहीं पूजा की शक्ति। मेरा यह मन मेरा यह तन मेरा कण कण समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तुम ही हो भाव में मेरे विचारों में पुकारों में। तुम ही हो भाव में मेरे विचारों में पुकारों में। बना दे अंत अब मुझको मेरे सर्वत्र समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तेरे ही दिन ये जो है वही तुझको समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तेरे ही दिन है जो है वही तुझको समर्पित है। न प्रति है प्रतीति है, नहीं पूजा की शक्ति है। न प्रति है प्रतीति नहीं पूजा की शक्ति है। मेरा यह मन, मेरा यह तन, मेरा कण कण समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है। तुम ही हो भाव में मेरे विचारों में पुकारों में। तुम ही हो भाव में मेरे विचारों में पुकारों में। बना दे अंत अब मुझको मेरे सर्वत्र समर्पित है। मेरे गुरुदेव चरणों पर सुमन श्रद्धा के अर्पित है।
So, welcome everyone to this Vinyasa 2 class. So we still have a few minutes. So if you're lying down on a block, then maybe gently with your own breath remove the block from under you and just lengthen the body first on the mat. And if you're at home, maybe grab a book or a block or a blanket that you can fold to sit on. So if you're lying down, very gently, in your own breath, roll over to your right side, and then press with your left hand and come to sitting. Perhaps sit on a block or a blanket or a book if you're at home, and then just close your eyes and rest your hands on your knees. Just focus on the breath. So welcome. Oh, welcome everyone. So bring your spine straight. My name is Susanna. I'm here to serve for you today because she couldn't be here. So she asked me to come to practice with you today. So bring your spine erect wherever you are, in the room or at home. And then close your eyes. See if you can bring your shoulders on top of your hips. And then bring your spine into an erect position and then find some stillness there. Direct the crown of the head towards the ceiling, stacking the bones of the spine on top of each other. Just bring your attention to your breath. Just give yourself a moment to arrive. Every exhale, you allow the sitting bones to create roots into the ground. In every inhale, you lengthen the crown of the head a bit closer towards the ceiling, lengthening the spine. Very gently. And if you'd like to be in a more receptive posture, you can turn your palms facing up. Or if you feel like you need a bit more groundness, then just turn your palms down. Wherever you are, just find an easy sitting position. We will open the practice by chanting 3 times Om, and then straight after that we'll chant Asatoma. Bring the hands together in front of the heart in Namaste. Exhale all the air out. Squeeze the belly gently in and up. And then relax the belly. Inhale through the nose into the chest. Allow the rib cage to expand. Inhale deep. Bow your head to your heart and dedicate your practice. And very gently, when you're done with your dedication, then lift your head up, relax your hands once again on your knees. And then in your own breath, gently blink your eyes open. So we'll be chanting Asatoma. You have your mantra books next to you, and I think it should be on page 4, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken. So page 4. Bring me from the darkness into the light. From mortality to immortality. Bring me into the knowledge. Bring your attention to your breath. Feel the resonance of the sound in the body. So keep your eyes closed. Focus on your breath. So this month at Svaha we're talking about the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. And in chapter 1, so book 1 in sutra number 30, Patanjali tells us about the 9 obstacles on the path to enlightenment. Disease, dullness, doubt, carelessness, laziness, sensuality, false perception, failure to reach firm ground, and slipping from the ground gained. These distractions of the mind stuff are the obstacles. They are more or less like a chain, so they are actually all interconnected. The first obstacle is physical disease. Disease makes you dull, and a dull mind will doubt everything because it doesn't want to penetrate into a thing to understand it. When doubt is there is carelessness, a sort of lethargic attitude or laziness. And when mind loses the interest and alertness towards the higher goal, it has to do something else, so it will slowly descend to the sensual enjoyment. So actually all these things could be summed up as the qualities of tamas, or inertia, dullness. So then on Sutra 31st, then Patanjali talks about the accompaniments to the mental distractions. And that includes the stress, despair, trembling of the body, and disturbed breathing. These are symptoms that we all sometimes experience, which prevent concentration and meditation. That is where we have to take care of our day-to-day activities, our movements and our diet and our associations. So everything affects that. We shouldn't allow the body and mind to be tamasic, so in a state of inertia or dullness. The body and the mind should always be in a sattvic condition, so in a calm condition. That cannot be created all of a sudden by meditation alone, so we have to take care of all these things in our day life. So then how do we do that? So then on Sutra 32 of Book 1, Patanjali says, the practice of concentration on a single object or the use of one technique is the best way to prevent the obstacles and their accompaniments. So the point here is that we should not keep changing our object of concentration. When we decide on one thing, we should stick with it, whatever happens. Even if it is a long route, your perseverance will make it short. Our aim is to make the mind steady and clear so we can transcend it. So we can do that by repeating mantras, for instance, japa, by asana practice, by meditating perhaps 15 minutes in the morning or 50 minutes in the evening, or perhaps 3 minutes that then evolve into 5 minutes and then into 15. With pranayama, the control of the life force, which we experience as our breath, our breathing. So bringing the attention to the breath and doing breath exercises. And then last but not least, Patanjali on Sutra 33rd tells us that by cultivating attitudes of friendliness towards the happy, compassion for the unhappy, delight in the virtuous, and disregards toward the wicked, the mind stuff retains its undisturbed calmness. So there's a lot to chew there. So very gently blink your eyes open. Remove the block from under you, or the book, or the blanket. And then just lengthen your legs to the front. Maybe give yourself a bit of a shake. Just shaking the legs. And then cross the legs the other way around of what you had before. So choose a different leg in the front. Just find a comfortable position and then cross your hands, inhale and just lengthen the arms up. Lengthening both sides of the body, and on the exhale just drop your shoulders down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen the belly, and on the exhale bring your left arm on your right knee and your right hand behind you and gently twist on the exhale. Every inhale, you lengthen the rib cage towards the ceiling, lengthening through the crown of the head. And every exhale, you can twist a bit further. Take one more breath. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back and down. And exhale. And on the next inhale, just return to the front. Interlace your fingers the other way. Inhale deep. Lengthening the arms up. And on the exhale, bring the arms over to the other side. So right hand on your left knee. Twisting over to your left side. Inhale, lengthen the spine there. Exhale, twisting over a bit deeper. Inhale deep, opening the chest. But all this done very gently, very softly. We're just waking up the body. Take one more breath. And exhale. On the next inhale, come back to the front once again. Lengthen your legs to the front and just bring them around and come to all fours. So find your alignment there. So middle finger facing the front. Get rid of some extra clothes. You're already warm, huh? So find your alignment there. Those outside wrinkles of the wrists, bring them parallel to the front of the mat. Shoulders on top of the wrists, hips on top of your knees. And then the lower arms turning in, upper arms turning out, and taking your ears, so taking the shoulders, so shoulders away from the ears there. Relax the belly and inhale into the chest. And on the exhale, just gently engage the belly muscles towards the spine without changing anything in the body. So just squeezing the belly in and up. Then relax the belly, inhale through the nose into the chest. And on the exhale, once again, squeeze the belly gently towards the spine, in and up. Then relax the belly once again, inhale, tuck your toes. And on the exhale, press with your hands. Bring your sitting bones to the back and then lift them up for downward dog. So lengthen your body there, pressing with your hands, lifting from the shoulders and lengthening the back of the legs. And if you'd like, you can walk the dog here. So you can bend one leg and lengthen the other leg and then change legs. But all this with the breath. So see if you can connect with the breath there. Then come to a still. Feet are hip width apart. And the upper arms are still rotating externally. So taking the shoulders away from the ears. On the next inhale, just walk your hands towards your feet, bend your knees, and bend your knees quite deep, so allow the belly to just lean over the legs there, just relaxing the upper body down. And if you'd like, you can wiggle your head yes, you can wiggle your head no. Just relax the neck there, but be gentle with the neck. Then if you'd like, grab hold of your elbows and bring your arms a little bit up so that your head is in between the arms. And if you'd like, you can lift your pelvis gently towards the ceiling, lengthening the back of the legs. Keep directing also the inside of the feet towards the mat, so pressing with both four corners of each foot. And then just let go of the arms, just bend your knees and just relax there, head down. You can swing your arms from side to side, just letting go of anything that you might be collecting lately or just today. And then come to a still, bend your knees deep, allow the pelvis to fall down, and then roll yourself up vertebra by vertebra, but take your time, lengthening and widening. Just allow the arms to hang, head last, rolling the shoulders, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Then bring your legs a little bit wider than hip width apart for down stretch. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees, inhale, scoop all the way up, lengthening the belly, chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, engage the legs and bring the crown of the head down. Wait for the inhale, move your hands towards the right side, circle the arms all the way up, and then on the exhale, move them over to the other side. Head down. Inhale, bring the hands towards the left, lengthening the side of the body. Wait for the exhale. Exhale. Inhale and scoop through the center. Come all the way up, lengthening the belly. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart in Namaste. Hook your thumbs the other way, the awkward way. Inhale, bend your knees and scoop all the way up. Feeling the body with air. Exhale. Inhale, move over to the left with your arms. Exhale, fall over to the other side. Head down, relax your head. Inhale towards the right side. And exhale. Wait for the breath here. Bend your knees. Inhale and scoop through the center all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart in Namaste. Then bring your feet together, bring your arms down, and just stand there. Close your eyes and stand there in Tadasana for just a moment. So if you can, close your eyes, or if you're feeling your mind very restless, then just focus on a point in front of you on the mat. Bring your feet together and just stand in Tadasana, shoulders open. Just feel the body in space and feel how the body is never still. There's always movement. There's always movement in the universe. Nothing stands still. Then blink the eyes open. And if you're in the back of the mat, then just come to the front of the mat for Surya. So bring your hands together in front of the heart in Namaste. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, fall forward, so engage your legs, press with the feet on the mat, crown of the head down. Inhale, come on the fingertips and step your right leg back for lunge, so direct your chest towards the front gently. And on the exhale, press with your hands and step back to downward dog. Deep inhale here, and exhale. Inhale deep, exhale. One more breath. Keep directing the inside of the feet also towards the mat. And exhale. We'll do 2 more breaths. If you need, gently bend your knees a little bit so that you can really lengthen the spine there. Press with the hands on the mat and roll the shoulders away from you. On the next inhale, lift your right leg up, step between your hands, bring your other leg together. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana, crown of the head down. Inhale, hook your thumbs, bend your knees and scoop all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart in Namaste. Hook your thumbs the other way. Inhale deep. Use the whole breath for the movement. Crown of the head down. Come on the fingertips. Inhale, step your left leg back for lunge. Lengthen the chest to the front, shoulders away from the ears, and then step back to downward dog with your own breath. Inhale deep here. And exhale, directing the heels towards the mat. On the next inhale, bring the shoulders to the front on top of your wrists for high plank. Then bend your knees, bend your elbows, and come all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Press with the front of the feet on the mat. Roll your shoulders. Inhale and lift for small cobra. And on the exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, press with hands and knees and come to all fours. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward dog. Deep inhale here, all the way to the lower back. And exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step between your hands. Now stay here. Come on the fingertips and bring your right leg a little bit close to your right hand. Engage your legs, engage your abdominal muscles. Inhale and come all the way up for Anjaneyasana. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen your back, so your back leg reaching through that heel towards the back. And every exhale, perhaps drop the shoulders a little bit, lengthening the arms and dropping the right hip down. One more breath. And exhale. On the next inhale, bring the arms back to the mat and step back to downward dog. Deep inhale here. And exhale. On the next inhale, lift your left leg up, step between your hands, bring your left leg closer to your left hand, engage the legs, and on the inhale, come all the way up for Anjaneyasana. Deep inhale into the chest, and on the exhale, reach with that back foot there. Bringing the shoulders on top of your hips, and the inside of the elbows facing each other, just lengthening through the crown of the head. We'll take one more breath into the chest and exhale. Inhale, bring the arms back to the mat and step back to downward dog. Take one breath here and exhale. Inhale, bring the shoulders to the front for high plank. And now this time, keep your knees up and bend your elbows close to the body. Just hover on top of the mat. And then inhale, come to upward dog, opening the chest to the front. And exhale, downward dog. Deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Step between your hands, bring the other leg together. Inhale, lengthen the spine, breathe into the chest, and on the exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Hook your thumbs, bend your knees, and scoop all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale. Feeling the body with air. Exhale, fall forward, crown of the head down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, step back to downward dog. Take one breath here. And exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step between your hands. And bring that back heel, so back knee down, untuck your back toes. On the next inhale, just place your hands on your front knee and just lengthen, coming all the way up, lengthening the psoas muscle here and giving a bit of a stretch to yourself. So gently bring the tailbone down, tucking very gently the pelvis down. Then from here, bring your hips a little bit to the front. And on the inhale, bring your arms up. And then bring your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. And maybe this is enough for you today, or maybe you'd like, with your own breath, to tuck your back toes. And then on the inhale, press with the back toes and lengthen your back leg with a twist. But see for yourself where you are today. Keep your chest open, opening that right shoulder. Breathing into the chest, lengthening through the crown of the head. On the next inhale, bring your arms back to the mat and step back to downward dog. We'll have one more breath here. Keep reaching with those heels towards the mat. And exhale. On the next inhale, bring the shoulders to the front for high plank. Exhale, lower to chaturanga, or all the way down to the mat if you like. Inhale, upward dog or small cobra. And on the exhale, use the breath, engage the abdominal muscles. Back to downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, step between your hands. Bring your back knee down. Untuck your toes if you like and come all the way back. So bring your hips a little bit back and tuck your tailbone a little bit so you can lengthen the leg there and you can lengthen the psoas muscle. Inhale, lift your arms up, and on the exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Place your right hand, your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Bring your hips a little bit to the front. Inhale, tuck your toes if you like, or stay here. If you'd like to lengthen your leg, then use the breath to lengthen the leg there. Stay connected with the breath. We'll do one more breath, lengthening the back of the neck, and exhale. On the next inhale, bring the arms back to the mat and step back to downward dog. Deep inhale here and exhale. We'll do one more breath and exhale. On the inhale, lift your right leg up, step between your hands. Bring the other leg together. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, squeeze the belly in and drop, fall forward for Uttanasana. Head down. Inhale, hook your thumbs, bend your knees and scoop all the way up. And on the exhale, bring the hands to the heart in Namaste. Now on this side of the room, step your left leg back and open towards the puja. And here, step your right leg back and open towards the puja. Keep your block at hand because you might need it. So bring the block with you to the front. So find your alignment there. So if you'd had your arms to the side, you have your feet under your wrists. Toes are slightly in and the ankles are slightly out. Place your hands on your hips and then bring the elbows back. Inhale, open the chest, engage your legs. Exhale, fall halfway down. On the next inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen the chest to the front, and then fall forward with the breath, bringing the arms overhead. Keep engaging the inside of the legs, lifting the kneecaps, and if you can, keep your heart space open. We'll do just one more breath. And exhale. On the next inhale, place your hands on your hips. Use your breath. Press with your feet and come all the way up. Take your time, lengthening the spine. Then bring your block in front of you. In case you need it, you might not need it, so you can have it at hand. Place your hands on the floor and find your spine in a parallel position. Find that natural curve of the spine on the lower back, lengthening through the crown of the head, and then place your right hand under your chest bone. So if you'd like to use the block for a bit of a lift, just place the block under your chest bone there. Place your left hand on your lower back. Inhale, lengthen the spine first, engage the legs, and then on the exhale, twist over to the left side. See if you can keep your hips parallel to the floor and keep your weight on your feet. So not too much on your toes to the front and not too much towards your heels. Then on the next inhale, lift your left arm up, twisting over to the side. Inhaling into the chest. And on the exhale, perhaps twisting a bit further. See if you can roll those shoulders, really opening the chest. And exhale. On the next inhale, bring the arm down. Switch arms. Place your left hand under your chest bone there. Place your right hand on your lower back. Inhale, lengthen the spine first. And on the exhale, twist over to the right side. Take one breath there, and on the next inhale, lengthen your arm up, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. So if you press with that left hand on the block, then you're able to twist a little bit further. Nice, everyone. Bring your attention back to your breath. And then on the next inhale, bring the arm down to the mat. Inhale, place your hands on your hips, and on the exhale, press with your feet and come all the way up. Then jump your feet together or go ankles and toes and ankles and toes and ankles and toes. Give yourself a bit of a shake, get rid of the block, and come to the front of the mat for Surya B. Bring your hands together in front of the heart in Namaste. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, circle the arms up, lengthening the body. Exhale, fall forward, head down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back to downward dog. Deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, bring the shoulders to the front. Bend your elbows. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. On the next inhale, lift your right leg up, step between your hands, right in the middle, and circle your back heel down. Inhale, come all the way up with the arms, circle the arms up for Virabhadrasana 1. Drop the shoulders there. Deep inhale, and exhale. We'll do 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale there. Inhale deep, directing those shoulders. See if you can bring them parallel with the front of the mat. And exhale. On the next inhale, lengthen the spine. And then on the exhale, open sideways for Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale there, roll your shoulders, open the chest. And keep an eye on that front knee, so don't let it come too much in or too much out. We'll have 1 more breath. And exhale. On the next inhale, circle the arms back to the mat. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Use the breath. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step between your hands. Right in the middle of the hands, circle the back heel down. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the upper body up for Virabhadrasana 1. And on the exhale, drop those shoulders there. Keep an eye on your front knee. Don't let the knee go over the foot there. So bring your knee a little bit back, yeah. Keep lengthening through the outside of your back heel and keep lengthening that leg. Hey, to see if you can lengthen the leg and the back. We'll do 1 more breath. Inhale. And on the exhale, open sideways for Virabhadrasana 2. Deep inhale, rolling those shoulders away. Exhale. 1 more breath. Exhale there. Feel almost as if you're tearing the mat apart with your feet. And exhale. On the next inhale, circle the arms back to the mat. Step back, low plank Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, opening the chest to the front. Exhale, downward dog. On the next inhale, bend your knees, look at your hands, jump, step, or hop to the front. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fall forward, crown of the head down. Now on the next inhale, bend your knees deep, sit in an imaginary stool and bring your upper body up for Utkatasana. Keep lengthening the belly there and at the same time sitting deep there. Knees are together, feet are together, so there's a gentle pressure of the legs together. As you're sitting there, I know it's not an easy posture, but stay with me, this has a lot of benefits. So lengthening the body, and on the exhale, fall forward, head down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and on the exhale, jump to Chaturanga, step back to downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, step between your hands, circle the back heel down. Use the breath to come all the way up for Warrior 1, and then open sideways on the exhale for Warrior 2, gently tucking the pelvis in. Flip your palms, inhale, and on the exhale, keep your legs as they are, and bring the arm back, bringing the chest towards the ceiling, reversing the warrior. Have one more breath, lengthening the body sideways, lengthening that whole side of right side of the body. On the next inhale, come back to the center, flip the palms down, and lengthen your front leg. Inhale, reach to the front, and then bring your right arm down for Utthita Trikonasana. Opening the chest towards the side, rolling the shoulders away from you, and then gently directing the pubic bone towards the front, and then opening the chest towards the ceiling, very gently. Take one more breath there, look up at the ceiling if you can, but keep an eye on the back of the neck, lengthening the back of the neck. On the next exhale, look at your front foot, and on the inhale, come all the way up. Bend your front knee. Inhale, circle the arms back to the mat. Use the breath, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, nice everyone. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step between your hands. Circle the back heel down, engage the belly. Inhale, come all the way up for Warrior 1. And on the exhale, open sideways. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana T. Flip your palms, inhale, and reverse the warrior there. So keep dropping that left hip down, and at the same time lengthening the body, lengthening the chest towards the ceiling, lengthening through that left arm. On the next inhale, come back to the center. Lengthen your front leg, palms down. Inhale, reach to the front, and then lower your left arm and open sideways for Utthita Trikonasana. Inhaling through the nose into the chest, and perhaps on the exhale you can gently roll those shoulders a little bit back and down, bringing the shoulder blades a little bit towards the tailbone there. All this with the breath, very gently with the body. On the next exhale, look at your front foot, and on the inhale, press with the feet and come all the way up. Bend your front knee. Inhale, circle the arms back to the mat. Chaturanga. Inhale takes you to upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, step between your hands and circle the back heel down. Inhale, come all the way up for Warrior 1. And on the exhale, once again, open for Warrior 2. Now from here, reach to the front, keep your legs as they are, and bring your right hand on the inside of your right foot. Open your body towards the side, direct the pubic bone to the front, and on the inhale, bring your left arm up and then bring it over the head in diagonal. So if you can, rotate your shoulder, so your left shoulder, rotate it externally, so almost bringing the armpit a little bit closer to you, or bringing the inside of the elbow closer to you. Keep an eye on your front knee, so keep your knee, keep your hands here. And you can also use a block or use a book if you're at home, something that can help you. On the next inhale, bring your left hand to your left hip. Place your right hand a little bit in front of the foot on the mat. Bring the block with you if you need, and a little bit on the outside of your right foot. Use the breath, inhale, and bring the body to the front, balancing on the front leg. Kick that back leg back, flex the back foot, and then open towards the sides, and then open your left arm up. So balancing one hip on top of the other, one shoulder blade on top of the other. And then the cherry on top of the cake really would be to look at the ceiling. Then on the next inhale, keep your leg there. Bring your arm down in a controlled way. Square your hips and step back to downward dog. Take one breath there, or if you have lots of energy, then go for another vinyasa. And exhale. On the next inhale, lift your left leg up and step between your hands. Circle the back heel down once again. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open sideways for Virabhadrasana 2. So shoulders are parallel with the side of the mat. Keep an eye on that front knee. Inhale, reach to the front, place the hand on the inside of the foot and use the block to help you so that you can really still breathe there. Press with your arm against the knee and the knee against the arm, and that will help you opening the body towards the sides. Inhale and bring the right arm over the head diagonally. Keep reaching with that pubic bone towards the front there. And perhaps looking at your hand, but keep an eye on your neck so that you don't break the back of the neck. On the next inhale, bring your right hand to your right hip. Bring the block with you if you like, and count 2 blocks to the front and 1 on the outside of the foot. Inhale, bring the weight to the front, balancing on the front leg. And then turn the body sideways, bringing your right hip on top of the left. And then open the arm up for Ardha Chandrasana. Bring your attention to your breath here. Keep reaching through that back heel. Flex your back foot. And on the exhale, lengthen a bit further. Inhale, bring the top arm down, keep your leg up, and then step back to downward dog. Have one breath there. If you have lots of energy, go for another vinyasa here. And then we will all meet in downward dog. So whatever you are, as long as you're connected with the breath, it's all good. On the next inhale, bring the shoulders to the front for high plank. Then bring your feet together. Bring your right hands under your chest bone and roll over your right foot for Vasisthasana. Keep reaching with your hips up and then lengthen your left arm up towards the ceiling. So keep pressing with your right hand on the mat and opening the chest and rolling the shoulders. On the next inhale, in a controlled way, bring the arm down and bring the body to downward dog. So bring the pelvis up once again. On the inhale, bring the body to the front for high plank. Engage your abdominal muscles and press with your arms, opening the chest. Bring the feet together. Place your left hand under your chest bone. Roll over your left foot. Flex your feet. And then open your arm, right arm up, opening the chest. On the next inhale, bring the arm back down and bring the pelvis back for downward dog. Have one deep inhale there and exhale. On the next inhale, lift your right leg up, bend your right knee in the air, point your toes and bring your right knee on the outside of your right wrist. Bring your back knee down, wiggle that front foot a little bit to the front and your back foot to the back, and perhaps come on your fingertips, lengthening the belly, and maybe have a peek and see if your leg is really parallel with the mat and it's not too much open to one side or the other. Then on the inhale, lengthen the chest to the front, and on the exhale, fall forward, lengthening the belly and coming down like a very heavy dragon. Relax there. So bring your attention to your back leg and see if you can bring all the articulations in one line. So we want to have the hip, the knee, and the ankle in one line there. Every inhale, perhaps you can expand the chest a little bit more. And every exhale, you can just allow gravity to help you melting the body, lengthening the back of the neck. So if you'd like, you can use a block under your head to rest your head on the block, or you can close your hands in two fists and just place your hands on top of your fists there, just relaxing. On the next inhale, use your hands, bring them closer to the body and lengthen the spine up, lengthening the belly. Come and sit on your right sitting bone and bring your back leg to the front. So fold that right knee there and open it to the side. Flex your front foot and make sure your front toes are pointing towards the ceiling at all times. Place your hands with your fingers behind you and press with your hands on the mat, lengthening the belly. And then on the inhale, bring the arms up. On the exhale, fall forward, grab hold of the outside of the foot or the outside of the leg. So lengthen that bottom leg. If you have a lot of space between the knee and the floor, place a block. You have a block at hand. Place a block under your knee there so that you can relax the hip socket. If you're already grabbing hold of your foot, then perhaps on the next inhale you can drop your sitting bones towards the floor as you bring the chest to the front and you lengthen the belly so that you bring the rib cage a little bit further over the leg and then bring the head down, lengthening the posture. See if you can bring both shoulders parallel to the mat. Take one more breath, lengthening everything. And on the exhale, fall a little bit deeper. On the inhale, come all the way up. Take your time. And then get rid of a block if you had it under your leg. And then turn that right knee over to the side a bit. So make sure that your right foot is close to your sitting bones. I don't know if you can see me there, Margot. Like behind the forest. Bring your right foot close to your sitting bones there. And if you'd like, use your hands, press on the mat and bring your butt a little bit to the front so that you can sit a little bit closer to that right leg there. Keep your left foot with your toes pointing towards the ceilings at all time. Yeah? And then grab your block if you need it and place it on the inside of the knee on the mat. Inhale and lengthen the left side of the body there, just dropping the sitting bones, lengthening the side of the body. And on the exhale, place your elbow on the inside of the leg. Grab hold of the foot if you can. And then on the inhale, twist over to the side, bringing the belly in, lengthening the spine and bringing the right arm up towards the ceiling. So opening the chest first. Then if you have a lot of space there, flip your palm and bring the hands over the head. And perhaps if you've got lots of space, then you can grab hold of your foot there. And then keep opening your chest. Now bring your attention to your lower back. Try not to bend your lower back too much, but perhaps bring it a little bit back so that you can really lengthen that whole right side of the body. You can also turn the block around, put it a bit higher, rest your elbow on it, and then just raise your right arm towards the ceiling. So we're working on the twist here. On the next inhale, gently come all the way up. Bring the knee back up. And then just lengthen the legs to the front. Bend your knees, bring your feet close to you and roll over your shins and step back to downward dog. Take one breath here, perhaps wiggle your hips if you need, do whatever the body needs over here. And then on the next inhale, lift your left leg up and bend your knee, point your toes, bring the knee on the outside of your left, rest on the mat. Wiggle that front foot to the front, bring that right foot towards the back, and then come on the fingertips, inhale, and lengthen the belly. So we're stretching the whole left side of the body there. Place a block under your hip if you need. You can also do that, just placing it there. On the next inhale, lengthen the belly, and on the exhale, Keep that belly lengthened, bringing the chest to the front and fall forward. Once again, bring your attention to that back leg. See if you have the joints all in one line. And then just allow, once again, your body to melt into the ground, just letting go of any resistance that you might have in that whole area of the hips and the lower back. Just melting down. Take one more breath, perhaps lengthening the chest a little bit. And on the exhale, just melt a little bit further. On the next inhale, roll yourself up. Sit on your left buttock and bring your back leg to the front. Bend your left knee and open it over to the side. I'm losing my microphone here. Grab a block if you need. And then on the next inhale, lengthen the body, lengthen the back of the neck there. And on the exhale, fall forward. Grab hold of the foot or the leg. Take another inhale, lengthening the chest towards the front. And on the exhale, fall forward. So keep directing your sitting bones towards the mat on the exhale. And on the inhale, if you like, you can always expand the rib cage a little bit further to the front. So keep breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Perhaps connecting with Ujjayi breath there, but keep your breath going through the nose at all times. On the next inhale, roll yourself up. Take your time. Get rid of the block there, and then open your left knee towards the side. Use your hands on the mat once again to lift your pelvis if you like, and bring your sitting bones closer to that foot. Keep your right foot flexed at all times. Inhale and lengthen your right arm up, just lengthening that whole right side of the body. And then place your elbow on the inside of the leg. Use a block if you need, so place the block on the inside of the leg. If you can, grab hold of your foot. And then on the inhale, open the body towards the side, twisting the spine. And then bring the left arm over the head. If you have a lot of space, then grab hold of your foot there. Is it possible for you to turn the hand like this and grab hold of the foot like that? Because then you can really push there and open the chest a bit further. Yes. Yeah. So we're working on the twist here. So gently, very gently, imagine that I'm placing my hands on your back and then gently twisting your rib cage towards the ceiling, bringing the chest bone towards the ceiling. Wherever you are, make sure that you're still breathing, that you're not compromising the breath. On the next inhale, come all the way back up. Bring the knee to the front and just lengthen both legs. Get rid of the block, give yourself a bit of a shake. And then on the next inhale, walk yourself a little bit towards the back to remove that flesh from under your sitting bones. And then here you can choose to have your legs hip-width apart, or you can bring your toes to touch. Place your hands behind you and press on the mat with your fingers so that you can really roll over your sitting bones there, lengthening the spine. Bring the shoulders down if you can. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen the arms up. Use the breath, and on the exhale, bring the belly in and up and fall forward. Grab hold of the outsides of the feet. And perhaps on the next inhale, lengthen the belly, bringing the chest a little bit to the front. And on the exhale, fall forward, bringing the head down. Paschimottanasana. And after a few breaths, once you feel that your nerve system has cooled down a bit, then perhaps if the body opens a little bit on the next inhale, you can maybe direct your chest to the front once again, lengthening the belly a little bit, and perhaps go a little bit deeper into the posture, just using that openness of the body without forcing anything. We're still directing the sitting bones down, and at the same time we're lengthening the chest to the front, and then we're just melting on the exhale, just letting go of resistance. We'll do 5 more breaths. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On the inhale, roll yourself up. Take your time, coming all the way up. Then bend your knees, place your feet on the mat. Place your hands behind you on the outside of the body with the fingers facing front, toes slightly in and the ankles slightly out. So feet are really hip width apart. Inhale and just open the chest. And on the exhale, press with the hands and feet and come all the way up for tabletop. Keep your belly in, and if your body is parallel to the mat, only if your body is parallel to the mat, then on the inhale, if you like, look at the ceiling there, and then look over behind you. Keep breathing through the nose, keep your mouth closed. On the next inhale, bring the chin to the chest, and on the exhale, in a controlled way, bring the body down. And since we're here anyway, we might as well go for Navasana. So place your hands on the back of your legs, walk your feet closer to you. And here, we want to keep a small curve here, so we gently tucking the tailbone in, engaging the belly muscles there. And at the same time, we're opening the chest, so there's a lot going on. So we don't want to be on a straight spine. We want to have it a little bit closed. Inhale, lift one foot. Then bring the other foot. Bring your shoulders down, elbows down close to the body. And then on the next inhale, if you like, let go of your legs, if you're ready for it. And then if you'd like to go a bit further, then on the next inhale, just lengthen your legs up. Now observe your thoughts here. This is a great moment to observe your thoughts. Keep breathing. And if you're at home, then don't cheat, because I can see everything from here. On the next inhale, lower your legs down. And then cross your feet, roll over your shins and step back to downward dog. If you'd like, go through a vinyasa, but use your breath for it, really using your own breath. And then we all meet in downward dog. On the next inhale, bend your knees and jump to a squat position. So bring your feet on the outsides of your hands. If your ankles are too much in the air, so if you cannot touch the ground, then you can just roll your mat or fold your mat a few times. And then you can place your feet on top of the mat. And that will give you a little bit of a lift there. Then make sure that your knees are in the same direction as the feet, and then place your hands in front of the heart, opening the chest and dropping the hips down there. If you'd like, you can close your eyes for a few breaths. I'm pretty sure Gusto is not going to like this idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Just make sure that you're still present and that you're still connecting with the breath, even with the eyes closed. On the next inhale, bring the arms down to the mat. Place your left hand a little bit further on the outside of the foot, perhaps. And on the inhale, open your right hand towards the sides. So gently pressing with that left hand towards the left knee and the knee towards the arm. And use that gentle pressure to open and twist towards the right side. Opening the chest. And on the next inhale, bring the arm down. Bring the arms in front of the heart once again, lengthening the spine. And then on the next inhale, place your right hand on the outside of your right foot. Use the breath, inhale, and open towards the left, bringing the arm up in a diagonal. See if you can drop your hips there and lengthen the body. Stay connected with the breath. Take one more deep inhale. And on the exhale, bring the hands back down. Use the hands on the mat to very gently lift your sitting bones up and then find your way to downward dog. If you were using your mat folded, then this is the moment to open your mat once again. And then just step back to downward dog. Perhaps find this moment as a good moment to notice the difference between this downward dog and the first downward dog that you did today. On the next inhale, bring the shoulders to the front for high plank. And then bend your arms, bend your elbows and come all the way down to the mat. Bring your right side of the face on the mat and just lengthen the arms behind you. And just relax there. Then on the next inhale, bring the third eye to the mat. Bring the feet to touch, so lengthen your legs and bring the legs together with the toes touching. Bring your palms facing down on the mat. And if you press gently with the hands on the mat, you can very gently lift the shoulders a little bit towards the ceiling and a little bit behind. So just to bring the shoulders in line and open the chest. Inhale there. And on the exhale, lift your chest off the mat. So chest up and forward. So direct your chest towards the front. Use your hands on the mat to help you. And see if you can keep your feet together. Take one more breath here. And on the next exhale, just come all the way down. Bring your other side of the face on the mat and just relax. Wiggle your hips if you need to. On the inhale, bring the third eye once again to the mat. So bring your forehead on the mat. Legs together, feet touching. So lengthen your legs and bring the legs together. Legs together, legs together. Now this time, interlace your fingers behind your back. Take an inhale and just open the chest. And on the exhale, press with your feet on the mat and lift your chest off the mat. And perhaps by trying to lengthen the arms there, you're able to lift your chest a little bit further. Yes. See if you can still keep your feet on the mat and see if you can bring your pinky toe on the mat too. Lengthen the back of the neck. So just look diagonally down in front of the mat. Take one more breath and perhaps go to your maximum. And on the exhale, just lower down. Relax, let go of your fingers, and just wiggle your hips if you need to. Now on the next inhale, bring your forehead to the mat once again. Find your alignment with your legs, so legs together. And now this time bring the palms of the hands on your legs, so next to you on the side of the body. And if you want, you can grab hold of your thighs, almost like grab hold of your butt there, opening the chest. Deep inhale. And on the exhale, lift the chest and lift your legs up for Shalabhasana. So balancing on a pubic bone. Keep lengthening the back of the neck there. And then keep lengthening through your feet, through the crown of the head. And by lengthening so much, the body will bend up. Take one more breath, and perhaps see if you can relax your butt muscles here. That's a nice challenge, but it will make you use your back muscles. And on the exhale, lower down, bring your other side of the face on the mat, and just relax. Wiggle your hips once again, if you like. Then on the next inhale, bring the third eye to the mat. Feet are hip width apart. Bend your knees and grab holds of the outsides of the ankles. Flex your feet and spread your toes. Take a deep inhale here first. And on the exhale, lift your chest and direct the soles of the feet towards the ceiling and then behind you in the direction of your toes. So flex those feet and spread those toes. Yes. Nice, everyone. Then make sure you're still lengthening the back of the neck and relax the muscles of the face there. We'll do this again one more time, so save some energy for the landing, maximum 5 breaths, and then let go of your feet and just allow the body to relax. Bring the other side of the face on the mat. Inhale and bring the third eye to the mat. Bend your knees and grab hold of the outside of the ankles one more time. Or if you want an extra challenge, then grab hold of the insides of the feet. But choose for yourself wisely. Flex your feet once again. Inhale, and on the exhale, lift the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Then bring them back in the direction of the feet, of the toes. And then opening the chest. So keep directing your chest bone towards the front. And then lifting up, balancing on the pubic bone perhaps. Keep those knees in check, don't let them open too much. And just keep lengthening, think lightly, see if you can fly. And then gently on the exhale, just come all the way down. Just relax everything, perhaps bring your toes to touch and allow the heels to fall to the side and just relax there. Then on the next inhale, just roll over. Use your arms and roll over to your right side. And then just come and lay down on your back. Bend your knees, place your feet on the mat, hip width apart. And then see if with your middle finger, see if you can brush your heels there. And if not, then bring your feet closer to your sitting bones. So make sure that your feet are really in front of your sitting bones. So not too wide, but a little bit closer together. The toes are slightly in and the ankles are slightly out. Feet closer together. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. Bit more, bit more. Yes, yes. Take a deep inhale. Press with your arms on the mat, palms facing down, and on the exhale, press with the feet and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Keep your thighs, the thigh muscles rolling in so that you don't let those knees open towards the sides. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Roll your shoulders under you, opening the chest towards the chin. Keep breathing there. And then if you'd like to go for full bridge posture, on the next inhale, place your hands next to your ears, and on the exhale, come only to the crown of the head. Then readjust your shoulders, bring your elbows a little bit in, and on the next exhale, press with your hands, press with your feet, and come all the way up. And if you're in half bridge posture, that's fine too, as long as you're connected with the breath. If you're in bridge posture, take maximum 5 breaths so that you have a bit more energy for the landing. And we'll do it one more time. Now come down in a controlled way. If you're in half bridge posture, let go of your hands and just lower yourself down. Take rest here for just a moment. On the next inhale, place your hands next to the body once again, palms down. Inhale, open the chest, press with the shoulders down on the mat, press with the feet and lift your hips towards the ceiling. If you'd like, interlace your fingers behind your back once again, rolling the shoulders under you. And if you'd like to go once again for bridge posture, you know what to do. Using the breath, so wait for your breath before you go into the movement. Bring your toes a little bit in and your ankles a little bit out, yeah. Or else you're going to damage your lower back. Yeah, nice. And if you're in bridge posture, if you like, then see if you can stretch your legs a little bit, lengthening the legs. And then on the breath, bend your elbows, bring the chin to the chest, and lightly bring yourself down. Then grab hold of your knees, but keep them a little bit away from your belly, so don't squeeze it too much or else you're going to hurt yourself. Then gently give yourself a few circles towards the right, a few circles towards the left, just massaging the lower back there. Then bring your arms wide open like Christ in the cross. And if you like, bring your right leg, hook it. So bring the right leg over the left, hook the right leg behind your left shin. And then first bring your left leg on the mat, so in the direction of your tailbone on the mat. Then lift your hips a little bit towards the ceiling and scoop them towards the side. So up and sideways, and then bring the knees towards the left. If you feel like this is squeezing you too much, then you can also just bring the knees together and bring them over to the side. Now see if you still have that natural curve on the lower back there, so we don't want to be forcing anything, and just relax. Then on the next inhale, bring the knees back up. Maybe shake them in the air if you like, shake your arms with it if you like to, shake everything out. And then whatever variation you use for the first side, use it for the second side too. Scoop those hips once again if you need to, bring them to the side. And then look over your left shoulder. Then on the next inhale, use your breath. Bring the knees back up to the center. Shake them in the air once again if you like, or perhaps a happy baby posture. So grabbing hold of the outsides of your ankles. Do whatever the body asks for right now. And then in your own time, very gently, roll over to your right side and come to sitting. We have a few more postures. We're nearly there. So we'll do shoulder stand today. If you're in your moon days, or if you have any pain or any sensation going on your upper back or lower back or shoulders, then just come and lay down in Supta Baddha Konasana. So with the legs open to the side, knees open to the side, and just relax there and focus on your breath. If you'd like to go for a shoulder stand, then come to the front of the mat. Just lengthen your legs to the front. Just come to the front because you're going to be rolling backwards, and you want to make sure that you have mat behind you. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, just roll over your spine and bring your feet over your head on the mat behind you. Wherever you are, do not move your head. So keep your head in one line, keep your nose pointing towards the ceiling. If you can touch the mat with your feet, then tuck your toes, interlace your fingers behind your back and lengthen, roll your shoulders there, lengthening the body in halasana. So lengthening through the heels. If you cannot touch the mat, then just bend your elbows and place your hands on your lower back, and then press with the lower back against the hands and the hands against the lower back, and bring one leg up and then the other leg up for shoulder stand. Keep your legs together, feet flexed. So lengthening also the inside of the legs. And if you have your hands on your lower back, then see if you can bring all your fingers pointing towards the ceiling, because we don't want to damage any of those articulations on your thumbs or wrists. So really press with the whole hand there. Keep reaching through the heels. See if we can stay for another minute, just absorbing all the benefits of the posture. Then perhaps take one more breath here or two more breaths, and then in your own time, on the inhale perhaps bring either the two legs together down or bring one leg first and then the other leg. If you can touch the floor, then once again interlace your fingers behind your back, roll your shoulders, lengthening in halasana there. And if not, then just lengthen the arms and lower your body down. So take 5 more breaths in halasana. And then let go of your fingers. Place the palms of the hands on the mat. Press with the hands on the mat. And then roll yourself down, but feel almost like you're lengthening through the heels as you lower yourself down, engaging the belly muscles. Nice. Using the breath. And then we can all come together for Matsyasana. So come and sit on your elbows. Bring your feet together. Flex your toes, flex your feet, reaching through the heels. And then press with your elbows on the mat, opening the chest towards the ceiling, and then see if you can bring the crown of the head on the mat. And if you cannot, then walk your hands a little bit lower towards your feet. Press with your elbows down until you can really reach the crown of the head on the mat, and then press with your elbows on the mat to open the chest. So the hands are on the sides of the body with the palms facing down, so they're not under the butt, but on the sides of the body. Walk your hands a little bit more towards me. Walk your hands a little bit down, and open your chest. Open the chest towards the ceiling. That space between the shoulder blades, bringing it through the heart all the way up, exactly. And you can even walk your hands a little bit lower down if you want. On the inhale, bring your chin to the chest, look at your feet, and then roll yourself back down. And then prepare for Shavasana. So put some extra clothes, perhaps do whatever you need to do to feel comfy, cozy, and safe. And then perhaps take a moment to roll the shoulder blades under you. Take the space that you need in the mat, so bring your legs further apart and the arms away from the body with the palms facing up. And then perhaps take a nice deep inhale through the nose, and on the exhale just relax everything. Allowing the whole body to melt, but stay awake, stay alert, just observing. friendliness, compassion, delight, equanimity. If the student fails to cultivate these qualities, then sorrow and unhappiness arise in his heart. These qualities keep the minds of the student, of the sadhaka, serene and pure. So very gently invite the breath back into the body. Deepen your breath. And then bring your awareness to your feet, the inside of the feet, and see if you can wiggle your toes in space very gently. And bring your awareness to your hands and wiggle your fingers there. Just waking up the body. And then if you like, bring the hands overhead and lengthen the arms and lengthen through the heels, just stretching the whole body. And then bend your knees and roll over to the right side and stay there for a few breaths. Keep your eyes closed if you can. And then press with your left hand on the mat and come to sitting. Keep your eyes closed if you can, or grab hold of a block and sit in a comfortable position. And if you've opened your eyes, then close them back in again. Keep your focus very internal. Rest your hands on your knees with the palms facing up. And bring your thumb and your index finger together. Lengthening the spine. We will close the practice by chanting 3 times Om. Just focus on your breath here. Bring the hands together in front of the heart in Namaste. Exhale all the air out. Squeeze the belly in and out very gently. And then relax the belly. Inhale into the chest through the nose. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Om Bolo Satguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Jai. Victory to the wisdom within. So if you like, remove the block or whatever you have under you. Blink your eyes open and just lengthen the arms to the front and bow down, bringing your third eye to the mat. Just bowing down, just recognizing your own wisdom. Just recognizing the Guru within. And then whenever you're ready, just roll yourself up. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for coming to share the practice with me today, here in the studio or at home. We do have a few announcements. So Kirtan is hopefully coming back, and a lot of us are going to be very happy. So this will start next Friday, so just look on the website. And we also have a pranayama course coming up. And there's a few more announcements to make, which I forgot. But if you look on the website, you'll find all the information, yeah? But Kirtan is the big one for sure. So thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste. Thank you.
Charanam